Here is this short, brief video is going to be a time saver that just came up if you're listening. And the goal, and I'll walk you through it in a second, is to create a single piece that is going to be your base for every other piece. And by making one of them, you'll be able to save time and make sure that they are all identical. And then, so you make one of them and then you just make a copy, and I will start from scratch so that it looks the way you will see it when it comes in. So make a new document just like you would before. And this is just going to be chess set. That's what you're going to name it. And I'm going to call it base demo. And so the first piece that I'm going to make is going to be the base. So let's start a sketch here. We can get rid of the origin planes, leave the origin point. And let's say I'm just going to do a basic one that is just a 1/4 inch with a rounded corner. So I'm going to dimension it. I want this base is only going to be, 3/4 minute. Yeah, 1/4 inch, 0.25. And we're still working with the same idea that it's a revolve where the total width needs to be 1.5. And so that means it's going to be 0.75. And just to give you some basic situation, let's just do a basic rectangle, or we can just close it off with lines that are the correct height. And then we could either do a fillet as a sketch part or sketch feature where it would look like that, or I think it actually sketch features look better as a part feature, or work better as a part feature. So this is just a basic 1/4 inch tall, 3/4 inch wide rectangle. I'm going to revolve the entire thing around the center axis, hit OK, and then I'm going to do the part feature fillet on the top edge. And let's make it, I want it to be a little smaller, like 0.1, and hit OK. Let's get rid of this. Let's rename this one base. And this is going to be the base for each one. So for each part, you're going to do right click on this. I don't know how to right click on your Chromebooks, and do duplicate. It's going to be called base copy, but that's not what you want. We're going to rename this to the first piece, which is pawn. And let's do a sketch on the front plane, which any one of the vertical planes is fine. Is this going to be better as a can we hide this? Suppress? Yeah, so you can suppress if you did do a revolve, suppress. And now on this sketch that we're making, sketch 2, this is where you would draw your sketch for your pawn, dimensioning the total height. And as I work through this, I'm realizing that maybe this isn't easier. It's definitely, wait, is it 2.5? How tall is the pawn? 2.5, yeah, 2.5. 1.25 looked ridiculous. 2.5. This is definitely easier if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it's probably easier to just duplicate every time, or not duplicate, but like just redo. And so the pawn would look something, I don't know, your design. And let's finish this, and that's not enclosed. It's not going to count that. That's because there isn't a line there. Well, there is a line. Why is that not enclosed? Oh, is this sketch not part of it? There we go. Okay, so we'll finish the sketch, do a revolve, and select all of the parts I want to revolve and revolve around that and hit okay. And I don't know, I don't like this, why it's counting it as a separate thing. I wonder if oh. All right, yeah, never mind on this. Because of the way Onshape accepts different things. If I figure out an easy way to do this, I'll bring it back up to you, but for now, just make each thing